get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's going to be fun marveling at Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings.
Stopped on a slide by LeMahieu. What a play. Settling in now, Sheldon Noise. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And the runner back easily. At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Noisy, base runner at first with 1 out. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Upton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two and two.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Oakland. A's 0, Angels coming to bat. We're just getting started on MLB Network. Sean Manaea gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
The pride and joy of Andrew High School in Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox. One of the tougher lefties. He reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low 3/4 arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball, good curveball. One of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
The Scotties there for it. 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 3.
Now in the box, Taylor Ward. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hands so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, a 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Semion's there. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
A ball and 2 strikes.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Angels go down 1-2-3. We are still all set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Chris Davis. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Popped up. LeMahieu over to his right. Makes the play. 1 away. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Dero, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Stephen Piscotty is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. Wow. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Freeman.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here it comes. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And right into the shift, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. And the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the baseball all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ripped toward the gap in right. Freeman rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Here's Mookie Betts, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Betts averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. An average at exactly 250. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
To 1-2 now. Pause, now the pitch. Fastball well outside.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Fouled away. Runner at third here, nobody out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. That's popped up. Chapman in foul ground. And this will land foul. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Enters play here at 279. 7 homers and 16 RBIs. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is now batting Austin Allen, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Up with it, Stassi. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Ramon Laureano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Sheldon Noisy. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. 3-0 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. In there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Changeup too low. He walked him.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Marcus Semien will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Semien is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No balls and a strike to count. As a look, now the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
3-2. He's taken this as far as it can go.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Hard liner to center field. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Chris Davis next to bat as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 0-2. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Angels are out in front, 2-1. Standing in, Max Stassi. His career numbers against Minaya, he's 0 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Stassi playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Piscotty. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Taylor Ward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Angels strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Matt Olson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next the ever versatile Chad Pinder. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Freddie Freeman.
Third baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Here's Javier Baez. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Left side. Chapman brings it in. There's one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make them fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball. Digging in, Austin Allen. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sheldon Noisy. It was a walk in his last trip. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
1-1 the count now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. Our score. Justin Upton the next to hit, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. The Scotties there for it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Max Stassi. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper. Half a little bit more over him.
Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Stassi brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. For the current campaign, Stassi is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. One out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pinder will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Taylor Ward is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And he'll swing and send a chopper to third.
He's got to hurry. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up is the shortstop, Marcus Semien. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that for a strike.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Marcus Semien goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Chris Davis now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
The third baseman,
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Freeman will head to second. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Javier Baez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. From the stretch, Mookie Betts is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
1-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ramirez is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty B, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble, and what does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up and up.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So striding in, Max Stassi. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Chapman is there, and he'll bring this one in. Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. 7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Olson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to...
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Blake Snell comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 4, Blake Snell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Stephen Piscotty is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Hit hard to 3rd. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Allen. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The runner from 3rd comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one. Very close, but it's to 2-2 now. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Sheldon Noisy comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches, and he's got a chance to get out of this thing.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. A's have to settle. Mike Minor will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 23.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Taylor Ward is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
From the belt, the pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The batter, number 9.
And that brings up Javi Baez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mookie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
There goes the runner. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they're going to put the tag on him at third. Very careless that time to get caught way out there with 2 gone, and the inning is now over.
Leading off for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Josh Hader has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. That's wide, 2-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
And it's fouled away. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The bat, number 2, designated hitter.
So coming to the plate, Chris Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Freeman is up with it. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And he's safe.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Matt Olson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled away. Grounded to first. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Stepping in, Chad Pinder. The bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Mookie Betts. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Minor is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Into the box, Justin Upton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Don't want to forget about it. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. And the bunt attempt misses that time for strike 1. And a bunt attempt misses, so he's behind now 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Angels held in check there. They're still out in front, 5-2.
Leading off for Oakland, the catcher, Austin Allen.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman.